Hey y'all, so in my mind, I am a real life cartoonist, but I'm not. I don't work for a cartoon company, but in my mind, I feel like I do. So here's my first YouTube channel, but that one's not what we're talking about here. We are going to talk about my other one called Nothing But FlipaClip. So a couple weeks ago, I made this character named Steven. I made him playing with the ball. And I want to do something with Steven again. So we're going to go over to FlipaClip and we're going to just see how many frames per second I made that first cartoon, and then I'll know how to gauge it for the second Steven cartoon that I make. Now here's the fun part, the planning. I'm gonna make him go into the park, but I gotta make him another kind of, I gotta make him going like backwards so he can be walking going that way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see. I think his hat has to go like this. Oh, it's a little crooked. That's okay. There's a little boopity boopity boo. And then, so now, and then he gonna be sideways because he's walking. So I think we're gonna have to like do like that. Now, I don't typically draw like people like this, but you know, for my animation, we're gonna do that. So I think we're gonna have his arm like that. And then I don't know why his hand, nah, we should erase that. Now, the unfortunate part about my artistry is that I can draw, but I can't see it in my mind. I have to look at visuals. So I had to look up those musical notes. So I decided to change his face, like, you know, from here to here, because it's a cartoon, so he got to be moving his body around. You know, he can't just be standing still. So I was like, let's just change his face and make his mouth open, right? And then let's make him singing. Now I don't know what notes look like in my mind. Like I know what they look like, but I can't execute them from my mind. So then of course I went over to Google, and then that's when I was like, let's just draw him singing, you know. And I wanted to give the illusion that he was swinging, you know, back and forth. But of course, I needed help to see that image. Ready for the big screen? Here we go. I didn't like 12 frames per second or 6 frames per second. It was too fast. So I just did 1 frame to capture the essence of the story.